Give that man like three standing ovations.
All right, man. So you want to get to the Kaepernick shit?
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready. Now to shit on the NFL for being shitty.
It's like we just got to reset now. Touchdowns and tangents. You know what it is. So in case you missed it, you were living under a rock for whatever reason. Nike launched an ad campaign with Colin Kaepernick as one of the faces. They released an ad.
The voiceover of the interview.
That basically said stand for something, or I don't remember the exact language, but
if you believe in something you want to sacrifice for
there
it.
you go.
Yeah,
which,
dreams.
by the way,
let's just play it.
Which, by the way, that whole thing, the way it took off on social media, and all of a sudden we started seeing them for everyone. Like Kanye had one, John Gruden had one.
Fuck Kanye.
Like even the mad ones. That was a win for Nike because I don't think they expected culture to really react like that. So that was awesome.
Shout out to Drake saying,
and
you can't
fuck
wear
everyone
350s in front of me.
And fuck everyone burning their run some errands threes and take my kids to work sevens.
So
shout out to the Button Podcast.
My take out the trash 17s. my early tax return 4s.
and
my pick up the kids from karate practice 2s. I can do this shit all day.
And on that same note, I think everything I've read as far as stats and analytics on the actual ad campaign have been nothing but success.
What about $90 million he got in the deal? Something like that?
Just talking about overall people's feelings of it have been overwhelmingly positive. I think there's only like 30% of people that were against it, and we all know who those shitty people are.
White supremacists, people who like to use the death of Pat Tillman, and people who fake care about the military when you don't really give a shit.
If people say your dreams are crazy.
Here's the ad. We're not sponsored by Nike. But shout out to Nike if you want to sponsor us.
We could be, though.
Good. Stay that way. Because what non-believers fail to understand is that calling a dream crazy is not an insult. It's a compliment. Don't try to be the fastest runner in your school or the fastest in the world. Be the fastest ever. Don't picture yourself wearing OBJ's jersey. Picture OBJ wearing yours. Don't settle for homecoming queen or linebacker. Do both. Lose 120 pounds and become an Iron Man after beating a brain tumor. Don't believe you have to be like anybody to be somebody. If you're born a refugee, don't let it stop you from playing soccer for the national team at age 16. Don't become the best basketball player on the planet. Be bigger than basketball. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. When they talk about the greatest team in the history of the sport, make sure it's your team. If you have only one hand, don't just watch football. Play it at the highest level. And if you're a girl from Compton, don't just become a tennis player. Become the greatest athlete ever. Yeah, that's more like it. So don't ask if your dreams are crazy. Ask if they're crazy enough.
Yeah, man. So positive vibes all around. KB, I know that really touched your soul. So
I didn't think anything could touch my soul at this point.
Instant reaction.
I mean, see, here's the thing. Nike's a corporation, and they chose the millennial demographic. This is like a changing of the guard as far as them choosing Kaepernick. Because let's be honest, corporations have no souls. They literally have no... They can't even really be sued. They're not people. Like, they literally have...
They chose their demographic. They chose
the new
African Americans. They chose Hispanics. They chose... You know, the images, in case you haven't seen this ad, are literally of people of all different shapes, sizes,
and
races,
ethnicities.
and ethnicities.
A woman with a hijab.
And the common is of sports. Yeah.
So, I mean, and let's not act like we don't know Nike's history. They had a hand in actually financially supporting apartheid in South Africa. So let's not totally forget, but like I said, Nike, they're a corporation. They're going to do what's best for business.
A sociopath, as you always say.
Literally, they say, like, if a corporation was a person, it'd be a psychopath.
Yeah,
sociopathic
you
tendencies.
say that all the time.
It's true. Like, literally.
I'm not saying it's not. I just was saying that's what you always say.
Yeah, but it's scary to think, like...
One of your many drops.
That was uncalled for.
Because you know what the other one is.
I have several jobs. I have countless jobs.
No, drops.
Oh, drops. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say. But yeah, both those are true. Anyway, I mean, they're backing him financially, and they're going to give him his own clothing line and everything. And Donald Trump was pissed about it. He's like, it's hard to watch the NFL as long as they're doing this. And you know what? For a guy, honestly, who probably is getting paid more money not to play football and is suing the NFL,
It's a win.
Yeah, it's a generational win. And like I said last week and just previously, at this point, he's never going to play another down of football again. We're watching something like Ali in his prime, except it's different. It's a
he's not as good as Ali.
Yeah, he's nowhere near as good as Ali. But like, as far as social movements and social media and connecting the youth more than ever, like, he has support and he has backing, which is great. I just hope it continues being a fight worth fighting.
Can you stop coughing in the mic, though?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it's happening. I don't know why it's happening. I'm scared.
For all the people that are burning Nikes, first of all, as the Joe Budden podcast pointed out,
burn them with your shoes on so I can feel and hear your screams.
Y'all ain't burning any Nikes that anyone cares about.
You ain't burning the Kyries.
And on that same note, what shoes are you really going to wear? Because Steph Curry's already told the president to fuck off. Puma just signed someone who told someone to fuck off. Adidas has everybody, so it's like...
Yeah, and Drake already don't fuck with Kanye with the Nikes anyway, so yeah. And Kanye's trying to do a rebrand and tell everybody that he's sorry about what he said about Trump and all that other stuff. And he's taking pictures with his old original crew from Chicago, even though, on good authority from the streets, Kanye's from Little Rock, Arkansas, not Chicago. Just saying. Shout out to Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, man. So, overall, it's good to see Kaepernick actually talking. As I mentioned last week, we haven't heard anything from him. So, that's why I really like the ad campaign. And I think it was overall a success for Nike.
And I just love seeing racist white people and racist people
out themselves
and be pissed off. I love your suffering. Sorry. I no longer feel bad for you. Like, you want a future and a reality to where most of the people are suffering except you and your ilk. And sorry, there can't be two supremes. So somebody has to lose. And I feel like amoral people should lose every time.
Last topic I want to talk about in the open part of the show. Thing that just went down today, Wednesday. Yeah, it's a pre-record.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Le'Veon Bell getting called out by his offensive lineman.
Oh boy, this is a special.
Ramon Foster posted a picture of Le'Veon Bell,
Mr. Bum-ass. I've never been higher than an 82 in Madden ever.
Cropped in a Where's Waldo outfit.
David DeCastro was talking trash.
One of the offensive tackles was talking trash. Someone said
Alejandro Villanueva.
Someone said that Le'Veon makes 10 times the amount as one of his tackles, and he should just be happy.
That's what Foster said. Who's a shitty guard who isn't good at pass blocking or run blocking. That's why Big Ben always keeps getting hit and hurt, right?
Biggest thing is
I need petty sound effects from you, Pete. I'm gonna need you to really, because I'm on a roll and I need the emphasis. your selection is shitty. Should we just switch seats? That's honestly how I feel about the Steelers' offensive line. You can hit that one more time.
Yeah, I think we can really speak to the bond that offensive linemen have with their running backs. And
I played with some good running backs and some shitty ones.
Le'Veon Bell himself even posted on an Instagram post that was about this topic, saying, "Whoa!" Like he was caught off guard, shook, because, like I said, man, there's a special bond.
Teammates sometimes.
There's a special bond between running backs and linebackers because
linemen. You said linebackers.
Whatever. Sorry.
There's a love-hate sexual tension relationship there. I don't know. Pause. Definitely pause. But there is. Running backs used to be linebackers. Linebackers can sometimes be running backs.
No, but I'm just saying, but between running backs and linemen is linemen do all the dirty work, and running backs get all the shine.
They're your security blanket. Like when running backs get to the second level, linemen can be like, "Oh, we did our jobs." And I just find it funny for the fact that Le'Veon,
when they turn on you though, that's crazy.
That's
wow. Really crazy.
This is some shit out of Juice.
Yeah, like that's that's absurd. Like,
okay, this is New Jack City. All okay, G Money. All right, cool. This is every Black Hood movie.
That's like your DJ just like straight up dissing you.
That's like Pete Rock and CL Smooth falling out. That's like the fall of Rockefeller. Okay. Shout out to whoever's putting a bug in everybody's ear. Somebody's Lear Cohen in this situation. And I'm really sick of Terry Bradshaw's bum ass opening his mouth saying Mike Tomlin's not his type of head coach. We get it. You don't like a black head coach. We get it. Terry Bradshaw. You kind of
besides that tangent.
It speaks to a bigger point that the Steelers really are on some fuck shit when it comes to wanting to pay people and when it comes to just work. And dude, think about all the guys they traded or cut when it was time to pay them and they didn't want to get paid. And now.
Hey, Big Ben comes up in this and his assault.
Don't get me started.
Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? I was thinking it.
Oh yeah. At least you kept your hands to yourself, unlike some people. But Big Ben said no guy's bigger than his team. That's interesting because you kind of only.
Here we go.
When you were going through your situation, it kind of made you held the whole team up. I'm just saying.
Petty ass.
And because this dude
sees
Todd Gurley, all these guys get paid, and he's like, I don't want to sacrifice my body.
Realistically though, at the end of the day,
when it's all said and done, you forgot that one.
I don't blame the offensive line. Like I've been saying this, man. This whole Le'Veon Bell situation has been going on for like 3 years. I'm sick of it. I get it. It's your body.
Whose fault is that?
I get it. It's your body. You don't want to get overused. You don't want to get hurt. You only have so many times in this game. It's guaranteed to take away a bunch of physical and mental parts of your body. But, bro, if you don't want to play, then don't play. Like
De Castro said, just sit out the whole season, then.
I think ultimately the Steelers know Big Ben's time is limited. And they know by extension that means their window is limited. And Antonio Brown isn't getting any younger.
And somebody needs to run the ball.
Guess what?
Cleveland's coming for you.
I don't blame the offensive line for being mad, but at the same time, these are men that we don't usually hear from. These are men that don't call attention to themselves. So I don't necessarily agree with the method of outing him and dissing him on social media. Like, if you really have a problem, why don't you call that man? Like, tell him. And from what I'm hearing, I guess that's kind of part of it.
Especially if you're a shitty offensive lineman like Ramon Foster. Who the fuck are you to even? Okay, he said.
I guess that's part of it, though. Like, is they're saying Bell told him one thing that he was going to report, and he hasn't. So they feel lied and ducked.
They feel like they got snaked. Guess what? I felt snake as soon as I saw Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald get paid, and I'm looking at the Steelers like, I know y'all got the bread.
Which, by the way, the Raiders really couldn't have finessed Dante Fowler out of Jacksonville.